Hey Anthony, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Anthony?
You muted.
We
All
are
right.
live. Can you hear
Can't hear
me?
you. All right. Yeah. That's
Can
me.
you hear me?
Hold on a second. That was all me.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Yeah, that was all me. I was muted.
Oh,
Yeah, I was doing the introduction and the presentation. So
okay.
yeah, welcome back, man.
Yeah, man. Big up, and feel free to share your streams.
Yeah, yeah. Let me do that now.
Mm-hmm. And we can give people some time to tune in.
Yeah. So let's do that. You can join us WSYP on Facebook and WSYP 95.1 on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So y'all can go there if you want, or stay where you are on the radio. And if you want to do that, some of you may out there be on the road. So don't try to watch the video while you're driving. All right. So let's do that. And let's go here to YouTube and connect the YouTube page. And look like we're all set on my end there, brother.
All right. Good. All right. And we'll give people some time to tune in. I see. Yes, we're on your Facebook. I don't see a YouTube up. Don't know if YouTube has been blocked.
Yeah, ain't no telling
But
what to do, man. I can't wait
yeah,
when we start presenting on the baby to me.
yeah.
Yeah, hell,
You
they
start dealing with YouTube. Yep.
they may have said I violated some community standard and suspended my account.
Yeah, they may have done that.
Right.
But I think you were on. Were you on this Monday? Because I don't think this Monday show wasn't blocked.
Oh, was it not? Okay.
No. So if you were on this Monday on YouTube, you should be fine. You may want to just check again to see if you can add it.
Right. Okay.
But people are starting to tune in now, as I see. Okay, and she says, Kai says, I done fixed the Clydestone price for the show today. Well, let's look at Clydestone.
uh,
Um, and actually, I'm looking to contact the folks at, yeah, I mean, the price is going crazy. We just haven't been able to buy more. Um, but yeah, the price is shooting up. In the last month is up 72%. Um, I will share the screen so that people can see what's going on. But yeah,
well, so what's
Clydestone is up 8% today, 8.9% today. For those of us who've already gotten into Clydestone, I will share that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to literally contact them
right?
to see what's going on, why we can't purchase. Um, Big up Gary, big up Kai, got the crew in, the serious crew, serious about this money, um, this generational wealth that we're building slowly, and we're doing it together. And Clydestone's panning out good for those of us who got in before the buying was closed. But let's look at the Clydestone chart real quick. And I'm going to contact them. That was one of my to-do things today, was to contact mysocks.africa and see what's going on with Clydestone, because people want to purchase more. So let's share the screen so we can look at Clydestone. Here we are with Clydestone. We see, Brother Anthony, you able to see this? Everyone should be able to see this chart. Okay, here we are. So here we are on MyStocks.Africa. Clydestone is telling us right now, today it is up 8.9% just today. Okay. So in the last, if you got in Clydestone a month ago, you'd have made 72% on your money, almost double your money. In the last 3 days, last 5 days, Clydestone is up 23%. In the last year, Clydestone is up 5,700%, which is crazy. That is crazy. That's a 58x. Yeah. Yeah, that's a 58x, Brother Anthony.
That is amazing. Folks should be excited about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can't purchase. What's going on there? Now, who would be the contact on that?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be going to support, and I have the button up. So I'm gonna go to support, and they have a WhatsApp that you go to, and on that WhatsApp, I'm going to contact them and ask them directly when Clydestone will be back available for people to be able to invest.
Yeah.
Kai Wilson says she'll contact them. The CEO emailed her once before. So yeah, people just go on there and go to contact and ask them about why Clydestone. I think it's been about 3 weeks now that Clydestone has been disabled from buying, and we just want to know what's up because I know I went to the Ghanaian Stock Exchange directly, and Clydestone is still being traded. Well, that's the reason why the price is going up because people are still buying. Now, what I want to know is why on this platform we're not able to buy because people are buying in the Ghanaian Stock Exchange.
Oh, they
Okay.
are. Okay.
Yes, they are because I went to go look. And
Now, could we have anything to do with that? Our audience.
well, here's the thing: you
Right.
never know how many people are watching and acting.
Right.
Um, so I mean, who knows? I get people contacting me all the time that I've never met. They say they've watched the show religiously.
Right.
And, I'm sure you get contacts from people all over the world that say they watch the show. So you don't know who's tuning in, how many people are tuning in. I don't know if 100,000 people started to buy Clydestone,
Yep. That's right.
right, from watching our show. I don't know.
Yep.
Our show is recorded, it gets replayed.
Right.
So, I don't know, but Kai Wilson is on top of it. She sent an email, and I'm going to,
Car.
yeah, there are other platforms. That you can look at. But because we had our money tied up with Clydestone, I just want um, my stocks out Africa just to give me an answer before I go to another platform because I will go to another platform. And I did have another one listed.
Right.
And you could just ask AI what's another platform where you can buy, particularly as someone who's not a Ghanaian citizen for the stock exchange in Ghana.
Right.
You want to be able to be platformed to be able to buy Ghanaian stocks, which is Clydestone is one of them. But yeah, I'm gonna contact them today, and I'm gonna reach them by WhatsApp. And once I do that, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what's going on. I am right now. I'm looking where there is a link where you can go for contact, and I'm just looking for it right now. But I did find it the other day, and I had it up. Here it is. It's just a direct support button on the bottom right, and let me just show you all. Just in the future, if y'all want to contact them, which is a good place to start. Instead of asking me, you might want to just go ask them directly because whatever you ask me, I'm going to have to do the research and come back and tell you to do what I just did. So anyone can see the screen right now,
Yeah, we got it.
right? So on the
Yeah.
bottom of it, let me see. So on the
That's
bottom of it, you'll see right here, direct support
got it.
to the
Check.
bottom right.
Hmm.
You click that and you're going to see WhatsApp. You see that?
We got it, my brother.
And then you just go to open the app.
We got it.
And when you open the app, you're going to go ahead. You could either download right there, or you can, let me see, you can take the QR code, which I'm going to do right now, and send them a message. So I'm going to do that live while we're on right now, just to show you all how it's done. There
All
we
right,
are.
caller, be patient. We'll come to you in a second. We got a caller that want to talk to you, brother Heru.
All right. They can call. Go ahead.
All right, caller, you're on. You're on with brother Heru. How are you this morning? Doing fine and fantastic, brother. What you got? I know you. You want to talk to brother about what we're talking about today?
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday I was trying to get on the radio, and I finally got it to come through. So I got the basic instructions on how to fill things out, and I think it's going to take me a day or two to get the what do you call it, debit card.
Yeah, my Africa stocks is what he's discussing.
Debit card to log in to Robinhood.
Yeah, brother Heru, do you
Hmm.
recommend debit card for the? I think you recommended something different than debit card, right?
You talking about for
Robinhood.
my stocks? Dot
Right,
Africa?
right.
No, I recommend you use your Robinhood account to buy USDC stablecoin and then send that stablecoin to your My Stocks wallet. I did a demonstration about 2 weeks ago, like a live demonstration. You have to go to the show 2 weeks ago, and I walk everyone through how you can fund your account without using a credit card or your bank account. You just buy stablecoin on Robinhood, and then you just send it to your MyStocks.Africa account, and it'll get there in about 5 minutes using the Ethereum network. So if this all sounds like gibberish to you, or I'm speaking Chinese, just please go back to last 2 weeks ago's episode. You can find it on Facebook or YouTube on Heru Ofori-Atta Facebook or Heru Ofori-Atta YouTube, and you might even be able to find it on Sankofa Revolutionary Radio's YouTube and Facebook as well. It would be 2 weeks ago from today, and just press play, and I show you exactly how you will send the money to your account step by step.
Yeah, I apologize, brother. You may have been talking about something different. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give that a shot. And I had more to talk to about my situation, but that is not what the topic of this show is.
Go ahead, express yourself, my brother.
Well, uh, you know, Brother Heru, I've been trying to see. I've got a complicated history, and my, I've been diagnosed with high blood pressure. I've been diagnosed with uh, uh, renal what is it?
Kidney disease
Uh,
or kidney failure?
I'm sorry.
Is it regard your kidneys?
No, it was my blood sugar.
I got you.
My blood sugar is high, and they've got me on a ton of medication that recently I have stopped, and I've been taking uh, what the brother suggests that we should take, and I seem to be coming under control now. The one thing I have to tell you, brother, is that I have had a stroke, so it takes me a minute to get some of the words out, you know.
Yes, sir.
Uh, but I'm working on it, brother. So right now, my blood sugar has been coming up within normal limits, and I did the fast for 3 days, and I, but I had to take some sugar to keep my sugar level above 60. So I've got a complicated history, and uh, and, uh, and I'm working on it.
Sound like you're seeing some success and progress. Is that what we hear?
Yeah, I definitely have been seeing some uh, some some progress.
Yeah.
Definitely been seeing it, and the brother has got what is it? Pata offset. You know, I mean, I got the whole thing going. You know, And I'm waiting for them to be able to sign me up for that.
Oh yeah, brother, following you on all levels, brother. Heru.
Yeah, that's good. Just tell him. So what we can do is, speak about your diabetes. You're probably taking medication still. That's why your blood sugar dropped too low, and then that you had to add sugar. So what you don't want to do is, once your blood sugar starts getting good, you want to start focusing on weaning yourself off of any toxicity in the forms of what they're giving you. So what you want to do is go ahead and take the herbal results products and start weaning off anything toxic. As long as your blood sugar is maintaining a nice level. The fact that it went too low is because of the pharmaceuticals that you took. So what we want to do is we want to get you in a place where you are basically resolving your diabetes in the most efficient manner without toxicity. So what I would say to you is that if you have any questions, even though you've been getting some great results, you can email us at info@herbalresults.net and then just state what's going on with you and where you'd like to improve, and we'll tell you, what you might need to do. And it's probably just a dietary thing that you need to do because if you're taking the olive leaf extract and the magnesium and the vitamin D, it's going to get you a long way in making you more insulin sensitive and lowering your blood sugar. But you're going to have to help the situation with avoiding sugar, uh, refined carbohydrates like wheat and bread and all that type of stuff. And you cut that out of your system, your blood sugar will be stabilized to a very healthy level. And really, if you want like chapter and verse, just watch some of the testimonials on the website on herbalresults.net. Just scroll down and you'll see the diabetes testimonials. You do exactly what everyone did who got a reversal. Just follow everything that they did. So you don't even have to talk to me. Just press play. I'll just show you exactly where to go for all the listeners. This is someone who called with diabetes. He's getting some good results with the products, but we want to make sure that he gets permanently good results. And so, what we're going to do is I'm going to share with you all the navigation very quickly to just go to herbalresults.net, and then we'll get into some of these finances and some of the trades that I'm in. It's about to be 9:30. I expect some exciting things to happen with the AI stocks and the computer processing related stocks. There's a reason why. And all of my subscribers on herutrades.com, you should probably be very happy uh, starting today to Friday. We should start seeing what we call the trampoline effect, and I'm going to show you all what's happening with that. So, this is where you want to go, my brother. You want to just go to herbalresults.net.
All right, caller,
You want
you seeing that? You listening? You still there?
you want to go to the testimonials page. You want to scroll down. You'll see videos of cancer, tumor reversals. Then scroll down all the way to videos of high blood pressure and diabetes reversals, and you'll see several high blood pressure, diabetes reversal videos. Some of them are diabetes only. Some of them are high blood pressure and diabetes. Just parse through the ones. Matt Glover's one with diabetes is real good,
Yeah,
and
all of them
Ibrahim
good.
Ayu is very good. So watch those two.
Right.
Howard Dorsey's is very good too. So just watch
Right.
those three, and
Yep.
you'll get a lot of insight. Okay.
Good. All right, caller. Thank you very much for calling.
All right. And then with Pata set, it's set up now where people can start paying for the courses. Wait till after this. There's an adjustment that I have to make. Wait till after this show today. I'd say maybe till noon before anyone starts paying for the course, and it is 100% tax deductible. And I'll just share that with you all real quick for y'all to see, and we're gonna move on. Um, like I said, it's an exciting day today because you should be seeing trampoline effects today, if I'm right in what I'm saying. So let's go here. Let's go here. So we have the smartphone course. If you go to Patah Set, are you able to see this, Brother Anthony?
Yeah, we got the phone out. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. We got it.
So that's patahset.church. Everything is set up with the church for people to give donations. You'll see a button come on the donation page pretty much by noon. You see the live training. You'll click that, and this is for the smartphone reverse engineering, and it says tax deductible. And then you just click this to read more, and then you're going to see some options, okay? You're going to have a down payment so that we can purchase the kit that will be shipped to you, and then the second payment will be for the course itself, okay? And you'll see that come up on the website. It's not on right now, but will be on by noon, okay? So noon Eastern Standard Time, you can start registering. You can start with your down payment. The course should be starting on September 19th, so you can pay any time before then the full amount for the course, right? So probably the 50% down will be used to pay for the kit that will be sent to you. And we need about a 30-day lead time to get the kit sent to you. So the moment that you order it, and that's why we want to get this done by the next week. We've gotten a lot of interest. So we like everyone to place their orders, which is tax deductible, by August 19th, so that we can start the course September 19th. If we have to push it back a week because people haven't gotten their kit yet, we'll go ahead and do that. But you just see on the site that everything's going to be available for you to make your payment. And again, it's tax deductible because it is literally and legally a church. So everything that you pay for in terms of our uh, spiritual courses around reverse engineering smartphones to get closer to the mind of the creator, to understand how to create things and deal with math and science and all that, the pata energy. Is tax deductible, y'all.
Hmm.
This
Right.
is your church session in the form of science, technology, and mathematics, right? The next course after this will be 3D printing, where everyone will purchase their own 3D printer for their household, and you and your children will learn how to 3D print everything and anything with Ken Eccles. But this is the course here, which is the smartphone course, which we're starting with. Once this course is done, we move directly to the course on 3D printing. After that course is done, we're going to be doing AI um, training as well, in a very expedited manner. And then we're going to move to uh, reverse engineering robots as well. So all the expectations for the courses here, what to expect, requirements, and this is our instructor, priest engineer Moby Christopher. He was on last week.
Yep.
And like I said, by noon today, you're going to see the different options that you have to make payments. Okay, it's going to be the down payment to get the kit. It's going to have all of the. It's going to have the phone. It's going to have all of the tools that you need to take the phone apart, ways to identify the different parts. It's going to be very exciting. Really, you should let all your family know about this. Your children should, and the fee is per household, so it's not like you if you're interested, you're paying a fee, then your child has to pay a fee. No, the fee covers a whole household. We want to make it easy for people to join in on it, and to make it a family affair where we create a family tradition of working with engineering. It should become a family tradition, okay, and something that we do. Investing should be a family tradition, right? Engineering should be a family tradition.
That's
This is
right.
just what we
Hmm.
do.
Right.
So by noon, all the buttons will be up, okay? Noon Eastern Standard. And we have a message here from Kai Wilson. She spoke to the CEO. She says next week on Monday. Okay, that's why. So that's the answer. I'm glad that they were responsive. So next week on Monday, you can purchase more Clydestone's shares. So on Monday morning, I will be waiting.
All right, Sister Kai, thank you very much. Santi
Yep,
San.
my dollar cost averaging. And I sent them a message as well. I don't know if I got a response yet. But Kai Special, she got a direct link to the CEO.
Yeah, man, she's been there before.
Okay. Yes, La Portia, the cost for a single person as it is for a family. Absolutely. So whatever you pay, it applies to your whole family. Okay. Or your household. Let's put it, or just say IP address, right? So this is exactly what it is. We just want to make it, we really want to we want to make sure that the priest, engineer, instructors get compensated. But what we really want to do is we want to make sure that this becomes affordable for the family, man. So I don't care if you got 10 children, it's just one fee, right? If you, your spouse, and your children, and you got 10 children, it's just one fee, one fee, okay? And it is tax deductible. Everything we're doing is, I wanted to create a way that we could advance and also um, save money because you'll be able to reduce your taxes by just participating in church activities. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So, we figure out ways to make things happen, and we know that in our communities, a lot of the wealth is accumulated with the churches. You know what I mean? And so the reason why the wealth is accumulated with the churches is because of the tax breaks that churches get and what you can do with that. And so we're going to set up the same thing, and we have set up the same type of thing to be able to raise money in a tax deductible way and to give people a return on what they are, whatever you want to call it, tithes or whatever. But your children are going to become engineers and your children are become unifiers. That's what it's going to be. Okay? Your children are going to be scientists, mathematicians, engineers, but it's not abstract math, like math that you'll never use. It's math that is going to be used for expeditious measurements on products, on construction, on anything that needs to be measured. And we have to use calculus and we have to use fractal geometry, whatever it is. Everything that we learn in Ptah set is practical. It's not theoretical. We don't have, we don't have the luxury to be twiddling our thumbs playing around with theory. Everything is practical so that we will be able to reverse engineer drones. I'm telling you that a year from today, everyone in Ptah set would learn how to take apart drones and put drones back together because that's where we're moving. After we do 3D printing, we're going to start dealing with AI technology, and then we're going to start dealing with drones, like the drones that fly overhead and take pictures and all of that. We're going to um, be learning how to do that because that's going to be part of our spiritual um, quest to get closer to the mind of the creator through math, science, and engineering and technology, all the while creating bonds with each other around unity, because this addresses our black box. Okay, the black box told us what our deficiencies are, and we're addressing it. That's the bottom line. Um, I see Brother Anthony is off. I'm sure he'll call right back in and get right back in. We got folks on. Tune in. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody cool? I'm about to show you all um, what's going to be happening with these stocks. And so I actually I'm about to show you all a purchase I'm about to make on Forex and why. So I'm going to share my screen. I already have the stock options in place, by the way, but we're going to share the screen for Forex. Okay, Brother Anthony's back.
Backstage, well, yeah, go ahead.
Got you on.
Right. Man, these stocks are exploding. What is going on this morning?
These stocks are exploding, right? I told you it's going to happen before the market opened. I told you.
Yeah, I took a look at what's going on.
Yes, I told
On
you
my,
that
yeah,
you're seeing the rebound effect on AI
right,
stocks happening today, right
right,
now. And I'm
right.
about to show you all what's happening. Okay, are you able to see this?
Yeah, we got it.
All right. This looks like gibberish to most people, but I'm about to show you all a trade I'm about to do. I'm about to do a trade right now for Intel, and I'm doing a buy. Why am I doing a buy? Because the rebound effect is on. The market just opened, and I'm moving my stop loss to here, to around there. Okay, so let me just tell you all what's going on in the marketplace.
Right. Hmm.
Um, and I'll show you all on different charts, but the Forex chart is very precise for me. Okay, remember I told you all about how the way charts move.
Mm-hmm.
And you see these different colored lines? I want you to
Yeah.
pay attention to the blue and the brown line. What we notice about Intel, every time it hits the blue or the brown line, what happens, Brother Anthony?
It's skyrocket.
You see a bounce
Yeah,
happen, like it's the trampoline effect.
that's right.
Okay, so what did we notice here? It's at the brown line now with a low.
Right.
So I got trades in here because what we're expecting it to do is the
It's
trampoline
bounce.
here.
Right. And it hit the
Now,
ground line. Yeah.
all the different AI stocks are behaving the same way. That
Wow.
means that once you see one that's at a low about to trampoline, the rest of them are about to do the same thing too.
Right. Got it.
What does that mean? That when I saw this for my subscribers, you'd have seen last week, I already bought options, 1 year options on Intel.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because I know that we're getting ready to do a trampoline bounce. Today confirmed it because I went into the minutia and went into the 1 hour chart, and I see that the 1 hour chart is coming off of this blue right here.
Mm-hmm.
And when the chart opened, boom, it bounced up. So we're expecting to see this go up, and we'll be making money all the way through. Now, what I want to share with you all is another chart that looked the same way a couple weeks ago, which was Microsoft. And if you are a subscriber on Heru Trades, you'd have seen this also. So let's look at the daily chart of Microsoft. Do you see this, Brother Anthony?
Yeah, we can see it.
Here's the
Oh,
weekly chart.
that's the weekly.
Yeah, this is the weekly right now.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what we noticed about the weekly is that whenever the price goes down to the white line, we get a trampoline effect. Well, guess what happened? The price was at the white line. I hit buys.
At the
When
low.
you go to the daily, it looks even better. You can see the W.
Right.
I hit the buys, and so look how far out I am in profit.
Yeah. Buy
Price is
low.
here. I'm all the way down here.
Yep.
Every single candle is a day, 1 day long. So I've been in profit for several days with Microsoft.
Now,
And yeah, go ahead.
those of you who may be following your trades now, on your subscription, if you got a subscription, you should see this, correct?
Absolutely. If you have a
Oh man.
subscription, you'd
Right.
have seen maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that I made a Microsoft
Right.
purchase of an option because I knew that the trampoline effect was about to come into
You got an
effect.
early tip, is what was all I'm saying.
Yes,
Go ahead.
because oh yeah, anyone who's my subscribers, they get this right away. The moment
Right.
I make the trade, they get it right away. They get an
That's right.
email right away.
Right.
Okay? So this is what's happening. I was able to see, so I already have my options in place. I already even have a HUT 8 option, and I'm going to show you all. So let me show you all now this. Let me take this off, and we can go to Robinhood Legend. Okay? And I'm going to show you all this because you all know that we are stalking and dollar cost averaging the AI stocks.
Mm-hmm.
The AI, I'll name them. SanDisk, number one.
Yep.
Western Digital,
Bought it. Bought it. Bought it.
STX, which is Seagate, HUT 8.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Marvell, that's 5. And we've
Yeah.
got MU, which is Micron.
Bought it.
And then we've also got AMD and we've got Intel. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there's about 7 that we are dealing with. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
out of curiosity, let's look at what those 7 look like on the Robinhood chart.
All right. Let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look at it. And this is why those of you who subscribe, you're going to be making money. And those of you who tune in to the
Right.
show, I cover what I did afterwards, but I want to show you all exactly what I'm talking about, those of you all who've been following. All right.
Yeah.
Here we are, Intel. Intel You able to see this chart? This is the Robinhood chart.
Yeah, we got it. We can see it.
All right. Let's go to the 1 year, and this is the daily chart.
Mm-hmm.
So on this one here, let's see if we can even go to the weekly. Yeah, that's the 1 week there. All right. You see it on the weekly here?
Yep.
It hits there, hits this low, hits this low. Now it's trampolining upwards. See that? This is
Yeah.
today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We noticed that whenever it hits this pink, it likes to pop up.
Right.
This pink line, which is called the 22 EMA.
Right.
But I saw that it hit the 22 EMA, so I hit some options on here. Okay.
Where are we?
Now,
Are you on Robinhood right now?
yes. Do you
Okay,
see
good.
that?
Right.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to now go through the other ones and let's see what they look like. So Hut 8. This is another AI stock. Look what happened to
Similar,
Hut
yeah.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it?
Yep.
It's on the pink as well,
Gonna be similar.
and it's coming up.
Right.
Every time it hits the pink, hits the low, and bounces up like a trampoline. You see that?
Yeah, buddy.
So I caught this with an option. My option doesn't expire until next year, a year from now. I do what's called leap options, which are long-term options. And so I'll be printing money for the next year by looking at this, okay?
Right.
Now, let's see what SanDisk is looking like today. Do you notice the pattern? Do you see that?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be similar, man. Wow.
All of
Okay.
them start to look the same.
Now, what's going on in the market that caused that, there, brother?
See right here? This is the daily
Yeah.
chart. You see how it's coming off of this white line, which is what we call the Mayo,
Right.
which is the
Mm-hmm.
200.
Mm-hmm.
I could even make it a little bit bigger. All right. So you said what's causing it to happen? Well, here's the thing, is that there's no chart that just goes up forever. Charts move in waves.
That's right.
Your job is to catch the lower part of the
Right.
wave if you want to do a buy.
Buy
If
low.
you want to do a sell, your job is to catch the high part of the wave, to
Right.
catch
Buy
it
low,
high
sell high.
and make
Yep.
money going down. If you
Right.
catch it low, you make money going up. This is
Right.
what you call a buy. So I was able to see this and know that this is a buy situation because price has now hit this white line, which is called the Mayo, which causes a trampoline effect.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what you're going to start seeing. Price start going back up. Okay? Let's try another chart. And it starts becoming uncanny because you're like, why are all these charts looking the same? Let's go to Micron.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Got it.
Look at Micron. It's coming off of the 50, which is the blue, the water, and it's forming this structure. It looks like it's about to look like a W structure. W is a buy structure. You see that?
Yep.
You see that W?
I got it.
M is a sell structure. See the M here? Starts to go down.
Mm-hmm.
If it's forming a W, it's just about to go right back up, y'all. Okay? And when you do an option on it, you make 10 times the money you do by just buying the stock.
Right.
Okay? And so I do a mix. I buy stock, I do options when things are in the right place, and I do Forex. And in the Forex, I buy gold, silver, currency pairs, all of that, right? And so I can go one by one through all of these different what you call AI stocks, which are the premium stocks right now. Western Digital. Let's see what Western Digital is talking about. Okay, you see this? Western Digital's coming down to the white and starting to bounce up.
All right.
See how they all start looking the same?
Yep. Now on
So
these stocks, you long term on all these, right?
oh yeah. These are I'm dollar cost averaging on these,
You
but I'm
dollar cost.
also doing options
Yeah.
on these when I catch them at
Options,
their
right.
lows.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so even if you were dollar cost averaging, today is a day where you'd want to double up
Mm-hmm.
because you're going to get the stock at a cheaper price before it takes off.
Right.
Because in the next, I'm going to tell you all today, tomorrow, Friday, there's a 75 to 80% chance that this is going to take off. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. I'm just telling you from experience what I'm seeing. Okay? And so, again, you'd be paying a lot of money just to get this information
What?
from
Say it
people.
again, brother. Say it one more time.
You'd be paying a lot of money to get this information.
That's
Y'all
right.
getting it for free
Hey,
by
it
just
was
tuning
a
in.
sister called the other day and said the same thing you just said. They appreciate you, man.
All right, let's look at this. Marvell, which is another one of my AI stocks.
Right.
See the W?
Got it.
See the bounce off the mayo, which is the white line, which you call the mayonnaise in trading. See
Right.
that?
Yeah.
Boom. So I expect price to keep going up, y'all. Okay, so it's a beautiful day in the market as far as I'm
Beautiful
concerned
day. Beautiful
because
day.
it's doing exactly what I predicted.
Right.
All right. Um, what we can do is we can look at, let's look at some of these metals that I'm in. So I'm in gold and I'm in silver, and I was in it last week. So let me show you how those trades are doing on Forex. So here we are. Gold is XAU. Do you see me here, Brother Anthony?
Yeah. Let me see if yeah.
All
You
right.
supposed to be on Forex, right?
This is
Yeah. All right.
Forex.
Hero's way. Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Yep.
Here is my gold trade. As you see, I'm way in profit on gold. I'm 2,600 pips up. This is my entry right here. Why did I see that happening? Because I was able to look at gold, and gold likes to bounce off of this, what you call the water, on the weekly. And I've seen it actually violated it and went down, gave me a low. And then I just start looking for structure like a W structure.
Right.
And sure enough, here's what formed. The W started forming. I got in right there. Boom. You have to use the bigger time frames, y'all. Do not use the smaller time frames. You're going to lose money if you use the smaller time frames. There's too much volatility. When they teach you Forex, they got you using the 15-minute and the 1 hour. That's like trying to understand what's happening in the forest, and you either have a plain bird's eye view or you're on the ground. Where would you rather be to know what's going on in the forest? You want to see the big view,
Yeah, you want
and
that
this gives
panorama
us the
view.
big view.
Right.
Yes. So this is why you see me in severe profit in gold, and I might be in this gold trade for the next year, Brother Anthony.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Into the
I'm
wild.
in silver. You see me in severe profit with silver. Why is that? Because silver did the same thing as gold. Look what silver did. You see how silver likes this little brown line here, which is the
Right.
100?
Mm-hmm.
See, it bounces off of it, and I saw it coming off of it again. So I got in, and I'm expecting silver to keep going up, y'all, which means that, see, if I got in here, I'd be in silver from, see where silver's coming down to this brown line here,
Right.
or this
See it?
brown
Mm-hmm.
EMA, or even the blue. Well, if this was from, this is from May 2025. So this is over a year ago. Anyone who got into this trade would be in for a year and still in profit. So I'm looking to get into this trade and be in for a year and
Mm-hmm.
just be printing money every day as it goes up. So that's my silver trade. So you see, my gold trade is in profit. My silver trade is in profit. My Microsoft is in severe profit. See, my entries are here. And you'll notice that the pink line is above the green line, showing that I'm in a protected trade. So if price ever even came down here, I would never be uh, losing money. So this is a no risk trade. You will notice in silver, I've also got a no risk trade. In gold, I have a no risk trade. So I can't lose any money. All my risk is off the table now because price is so far away from my entry. Put my stop loss right above my entry. So even if I get out with like maybe $50 or something. But I'm looking to make several thousands going up. Okay. And then Tesla. So I'm in profit in Tesla, as you can see.
I see. Me
Here's
too.
we noticed with Tesla. Well, what happens? This is the weekly chart. What happens when Tesla hits this white line? It goes up, right? Like a
Trampoline,
trampoline.
trampoline effect. Yep.
Look what it did recently. Hit the white line. So I'm in there, just waiting for price to rise back up.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you see me in profit with Tesla. Ethereum, in severe profit with Ethereum. My entries here is protected. Price shut up. Okay? Intel, look at the profit with Intel. Let me make this bigger. See prices above the green line, which means I'm in profit.
In profit. That's right.
And as it moves up, I will cover my trades to make these completely protected trades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am in the Japanese index called the JPN 225 or the Nikkei. Well, you see me in severe profit. You see the profit here?
Yep.
101,000 pips. Okay. And that's because all I did was just watch the daily. And you see how it likes to bounce off of this brown line here? Do you see
Yep.
that?
You see it? Uh-huh.
The date of that brown line bounce was March. So that was 4 months ago. I'm looking to be in this trade for another 4 months. Okay? And my trade is protected.
Right.
You just see it over and over and over. I'm in platinum. This is platinum. I noticed an opportunity with platinum, so I took it. I hit some buys here. I'm in profit. Okay, so what I've just shown you all is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades that I'm in that are in profit. 8 out of 8 are in profit with several trades on each one. So it's damn near 24 trades that are in profit if I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing 3 each, right? Which I'm doing more than 3. Okay, and then I'm in US dollar, Japanese yen. See me in profit here. Why? Because I noticed it coming off of this white line here as another trampoline effect. Last time it likes to come off the white line. You notice that, Brother Anthony? You see
I
it?
see that. Yeah, see that. I thought it was the brown line, but it's the white
Yeah,
line.
on this one, yeah, it's the white line, US dollar, Japanese yen.
Right.
It is called the 200 EMA. I go to the daily chart and I keep seeing it. Weekly chart, you notice that it likes to come off of the water. It hit the
Right.
water here, which is the blue line. So I hit a buy. And we go on and on to the break of dawn. And so you see I'm in profit with this one. That's the ninth chart that I'm in profit in. I am Euro Japanese yen, which I am not in profit in. I got in late on this one. This is
Mm-hmm.
a this is like a little fun that I'm trying to have on this one because I'm doing so well with the other ones. This should be in profit by the end of the day. However, my real entry should have been down here somewhere, not up here. I just noticed this late, but I noticed that it's still a good look because look what happens. It's coming off of the water on this with the low, which means
Mm-hmm.
that I'm expecting it to just keep going up.
Right.
Okay, that's the trampoline right here. Boom. And then Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin, I am in deficit with Bitcoin. I got in a little bit late, but because I'm doing so well, I think that Bitcoin is going up. And so I'm in Bitcoin right here. So I've just shown you about 12 charts, and 10 out of the 12, I'm in severe profit. 2, I'm in a small deficit, like this one here, which should be in profit probably even by the end of the show. And I'm looking for Bitcoin to hopefully be in profit by the end of the day.
Right.
But that's a huge success rate. And most people doing Forex are not going to show you this, right? But I'm just showing you what it is. Like, that's just what it is. This is what I'm doing. I like to give transparency, and that's what it is. This is how well we're doing. And really, with Bitcoin, my entry should have been down here somewhere. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but I waited a little bit here. So we'll see what happens here. But in either case, in whatever case, I'm doing very well with the trading, damn near 100% accuracy. You don't see this level of accuracy in other places. You just don't.
You
Anyone
don't.
who's
You
doing
don't.
forex will
That's
know
right.
that you don't see this level. But I've, I've come up with an approach that has been working. I'm self-taught. Well, I mean, I did learn from other people, but I took the initiative and developed my own strategy, and so that's what you get at herutrades.com. So we've been able to show you all some really good things today. We're able to show you the forex trading and how I look at charts. I'm able to show you that the AI stocks are back in business, y'all. They've hit their low, and I believe they're just going to keep coming up. You know what I'm saying? Um, somebody, Steve G
Oh, standing
says,
ovation. Standing ovation from my brother this morning. Yeah.
it's all good,
Woo-hoo.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a happy man this morning. Go ahead, my brother.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. All of you all who are following my trades and like doing exactly what I'm talking about, you're gonna be winning.
You're going to be winning for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna be winning. And real talk, like these AI, AI is the big thing that's happening. Just like, there was a time when automobiles were the big thing. There was a time when, search engines and Google was a big thing and Amazon was a big thing. You're catching AI before it takes off in terms of it's on the runway.
Right.
And I'm able to tell you the lows and the high, like when to get in because of the way I read the charts, man. So, I'm happy to come every week and give y'all reports. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you just compare what's going on. Like this is just what it is. And if you get used to what I'm doing, something you can show your children too. But this is a way that people are making money quietly, and they're not going to tell you about it. And if they do tell you, they want to
Good
charge
point.
you.
That's right.
They charging $20,000 for this
Right.
training and this
That's
type
right.
of information. And I
Right.
just do it for free because why not? I don't lose anything teaching people this or showing you this, but I can't. I don't have time to teach people one on one,
Right.
right? I got too much going on, as
Well,
you all
hell, you
might
don't
be
have
able to know.
to. The video is there, man.
Yeah, the video's there, man.
The training is there.
Yeah, the video's there, and so basically, man, like whenever you're doing a buy, you just want to capitalize on the lows. And how do you
Right.
identify the lows? I just showed you how to identify the lows. And you look at the patterns. Intelligence is really about pattern recognition. So I took a lot of time to look into the patterns of charts and be able to identify these patterns and see these patterns. For the lay person who's never done this all looks like ancient Sanskrit or something you can't decipher. But when you know what to look for, it it screams at you. It screams loud like, please trade me, please. I've got money for you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what we got going on, man. And as you see, everything is going good, and we're enjoying our time. And once you master this type of stuff, or at least register to be a subscriber on Heru Trades, all the work is done for you. It just tells you when to get in, when to get out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Someone says, how much does one have to get started in Forex? I would say minimum $500. You know, I would say minimum just so you can, build up your account from there. But I would say before you get started, start with what they call a demo account. When you start with a demo account, this is fake money. So it's like what they call a paper account. And set it to like $1,000. And then don't use real money until you can double your account. Okay?
Right.
This is my like advice to you. Most people who are trying to like get you to sign up for their Forex education and all of that, they don't care. They just want your money. So pay me and I'll teach you. And what they're usually teaching you is going to cause you to lose money because they start with the smaller time frames. Let me say this very loud and clear to you. Anyone who's teaching you Forex or even options or charts or anything, and they're only teaching you the 1 hour, 15-minute, and 5-minute charts, you're going to lose money because those time frames are too small. There's too much volatility. You need to see the big picture, which is the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Okay, this is very important, y'all. Okay, this is a very important thing for you all. Anyone who's teaching you Forex, and if they're not teaching you the daily and the weekly and the monthly charts, you're going to lose money if you're going with smaller time frames.
Mm-hmm.
Take it from me. I've been through it. I've lost money going with other, I started Forex in 2001, 2002. Okay. And I took courses and none of them worked. You're talking about like
Mm-hmm.
resistance and this and that. None of it worked. None of it worked. They'll try to get you in these classes and people wearing these like expensive watches and telling you how much money they make in and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But like,
Right.
they can't really show you their charts like what I
Right.
showed you.
Yeah. Right. That's
I
right.
just
That's
showed
right. It's
10
called
to
evidence.
12 charts
Yeah. Video evidence. And
with a
let's go to the.
95% accuracy rate. And it's getting ready to be 100% by the end of the day.
That's right. Hey, look. Let's go to the.
Yeah. Brother Anthony got disconnected again. I think he's got something going on with his system. I know some callers were calling in. Um, Someone says, Brother Heru, I've heard China has the most billionaires in the world. Are there investments we should look into throughout Asia? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I'm an equal opportunity moneymaker. So if you find some stocks in China you can get into. I mean, there's stocks from China, well, not even China, Asia, that you can get into that are doing real well. I'll show you some of them. That's a great question, by the way. You can get some on Robinhood. Okay. So one that you want to look at is TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. Thank me later. Okay, they make all the semiconductor, like most of the microchips in the world are made by these people. Okay, so let's look at Taiwan Semiconductor, and I'm going to share the screen, and we can see how much money you'd make from them. You're going to make money, so let's just see how much. Um, so brother
All right.
Anthony's
Sorry,
back.
brother. All right. I'm back.
Yeah.
While you do that, we got a caller who want to talk to you, my brother.
All right. Let me just share this real quick, and then we'll have the caller.
Hold on 1 second, caller.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, caller. So to mention some Asian stocks. And one I would definitely recommend that would be a safe investment is Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, which is TSM.
Mm-hmm.
If we look at TSM, and I took a put option on them as a hedge against the war, okay? But that was not a technical analysis. That was more what you call fundamental analysis. It was a hedge against the war. Just in case there was a disaster happening in that area, I would be making money if prices go down. So it was a hedge, just like a hedge with oil, right? All right. So in the past month, it's been profitable. Past 3 months, 8%. Year to date, 38%. 38% is what we're making with Clydestone in like 2 weeks. Anyway, 1 year, 76%. So it's not like crazy, but it's almost doubling within a year. This is
Right.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So Taiwan Semiconductor is a great company to invest in. 5 years, you'd have made 3.6 times your money.
Right.
Not bad. 5 years, I'm looking to make 10x though. That's if I'm holding on to something for 5 years, I'd like to make a 10x
No
return.
question.
But this is an Asian stock you can buy in Robinhood today if you want. So yeah, that's a good question. You can get Alibaba as well on Robinhood. So there are Chinese stocks you can buy on Robinhood. Just do some due diligence and look into
No,
them.
no doubt. No doubt. I don't know if Alibaba is making a comeback, but
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at their chart, see
it
what's
was
going
high at
on.
one point.
But yeah, we can take the caller.
All right. Caller, you on 404. You on with Brother Heru.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Bernard. Sir, I'm loving the broadcast. I watch the video when I'm away from my computer right now, so I can't watch the screen along with you guys. I can only listen. So as I'm listening, something keeps popping in my brain.
what's popping in my brain is the government and taxes. I guess you would just simply at the end of the year get a particular form and just give that to your H&R Block or whoever does your taxes, just like you do with anything else. But the aspect of taxes on your profits and gains, can you speak upon that briefly,
Yeah.
if it's worth speaking on?
Yeah. So just know that like if you do a investment and you hold on to it for less than a year, your capital gains is around like 25%. Sometimes it can be upwards of 30%. But if you hold on for a year and a day, it's 15%. And there's a whole chart. You could just look at US capital gains tax chart and it'll tell you. So that's what you're looking at. Now, if you lose money too, that can be a tax write off. So there's
Hmm.
different ways to do it. Just get an accountant who knows how to deal with it. And Robinhood will give you a report every year of your profit and loss
That's right.
statement, and then you
Right.
can go over it. But what you really want to do is you want to invest in the long term and hold on to things for more than a year. If you
Right.
hold on for more than a year, you get a lower tax rate.
That's right.
Okay?
All right, caller.
Yes, sir.
Did that answer your question? You got a follow up?
Yes, sir. That is excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the
And
call.
and and just please understand that the tax system is set up for business people and investors. It's meant to benefit the investors. So
That's right.
therefore, if you're an investor who's holding on and your income is from investments and you hold on for longer than a year, your effective tax rate is like 15%.
Hmm.
Whereas if you're working and you make $100,000, um, as a W-2 employee, your tax rate is like 38% for the average person. So look at the difference. A wealthy person made an investment in Tesla or TSM or Intel or any of these AI stocks. And let's just say that person made like, $300,000 in their investment for the year. They're going to pay 15%.
Yeah.
You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But if you made that same money from working as a worker, you're going to pay 38 to 48%, you
Hmm.
know?
Good
So,
point. Good point.
and so here's the thing too, like you want to like you want to so when you start making money, you start looking at places to domicile. You don't want to live in New York or California
That's right.
because you're getting state taxes as well.
Right.
In Florida and Texas, there are no
No
state
state.
income
No state
taxes.
tax. Right.
This means a lot of money.
Hmm.
Like it's actually like if you're making a lot of money, it means a lot of money not to be living in certain states. So these are the things that people like decide upon. Like right now, I'm looking up setting up an international business with some brothers, big up brother Genesis. And we literally asked like if we open this company in this country versus this country versus that country,
Right.
what are
What
the
are the,
tax consequences?
that's
And
right.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, as a business, listen very closely. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. If you set up a business in Rwanda and you qualify for their foreign investment designation, you can pay 0% taxes.
Wow.
That's what they have in
Wow.
Rwanda. They have something similar in Mauritius, maybe not 0%, but there are places. Puerto Rico used to have a rule. That's why a lot of billionaires were moving to Puerto Rico, where you only pay like 10% on your taxes
Wow.
if you lived in Puerto Rico and you were a investor.
Right.
So you had all these people moving to Puerto Rico because they don't want to pay any taxes
Right.
because they're not making money through 9 to 5s like the average person. They're making money through investments, and
Right.
you can monitor your investments online. Why the hell would I live in New York and end up paying 40% in taxes on my investments when I can live in Puerto Rico and pay zero?
Right. Right.
This is a lot of
A
money.
lot of
Like
money.
if it's $1 million, we're talking about $400,000 you're paying to the government.
That's
But if
why a
you
lot
live
of
in the right
right.
place, you're paying zero.
That's why a lot of wealthy people move down to Florida.
This is this
Another
is
state.
this is what people need to understand. Like,
Right.
but we don't have these conversations typically because we're not in these types of spaces, but we are now. And we're
Right.
having these conversations now,
Ex- Excellent
Um,
call, 404. You got to follow up before we let you go.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
You got to follow up.
do I have a follow-up? The explanation the brother shared was so clear and so concise. I have more like homework and research to do on my own, so I don't have a follow-up question. I have homework to do.
All right, excellent point. Excellent call. Thank you, caller.
Yeah, man, everybody do your homework, do your due diligence. And what's great is we have a lot of people doing homework and sharing information on these calls and in these chats. So it's not just me, it's really a whole community of us who are making money. The Kai Wilsons who are on top of it, the
Shout out.
LaPortias who are on top of it. There's a
Shout
couple other
out.
people who are just on top of it.
Right.
And they're going to contribute to the chat to give more information. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it becomes a family affair, y'all, of
Mm-hmm.
us literally getting getting money together. Someone says, what would be a good indicator that a stock is a good buy? Two good indicators. You want to use the RSI indicator and an indicator called the stochastic. And when they are in the oversold territory, which means that the lines are low on the chart, that's when it's time to buy because the universal law of commerce is buy low, sell high. So when you see it low on the chart, that's when it's time to buy. Buy low, sell high. It is an immutable truth of finance, money, and commerce. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care if it's communism, capitalism, socialism, a mix of them. It doesn't matter. The law is the same. Buy low, sell high.
Right.
Period. So all you
Period.
want to now look for is the low moments in an appreciating stock. So every stock moves like this. Every stock moves like that. You want to catch it when it takes a deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like you ever seen dolphins swimming, how they jump up,
Right.
go back down? You want to catch that dolphin when it's down. Hit
Right.
buy when it's down,
Right.
and you profit as it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the indicators you want is the RSI and the stochastic. And that information itself, people are going to sell you that information for thousands of dollars, y'all.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Just letting y'all know. Like, I wish I had someone like me in my life 20 years ago. I wish I had a show like this to watch 20 years
I
ago,
know, man.
where someone
You
could
and
break it
others.
down to me very simply, and I wouldn't
Right.
have to do all of this. Like I did a lot of back and forth with these different techniques to find out what works the best. And but in doing that, you're making money, you're losing money, you're making money. Now I'm in a place where I'm really at a 90. I'm pretty much doing 90% success. So quite comfortable with it. And every week we're just gonna show y'all what's going on. Like every week, we're gonna show you and give you updates. Um, I just want to see. Okay, cool. Yep. So that's what we got for today, y'all. Clyde Stone will be back on Monday for us to dollar cost average more. Someone says that's why I never miss Wealth Wednesdays. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we try to make it, I try to make it understandable for people like 8, 9, 10 years old could understand what we're talking about. And every week I'll drop more nuggets, and I'll just show you what I'm doing and how it's working out. Like it's really that simple. You always will get an update with what I got going on, my thinking about it, and where I'm putting allocating my funds. And we just keep doing it. And we do the same thing for health on Mondays. You see people calling in with all types of problems, and they call back with testimonials that they don't have these problems anymore. And so this is just what we do. We're happy to do it. We're happy to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? So I think Brother Anthony got disconnected. Let's see if he's gonna come back on. We're not gonna make the show too long today. Red Pill wasn't able to come on today, but hopefully his audience knew to tune in. For those who are really serious, to go ahead and tune in to wherever we're broadcasting this. You know, those who are serious will find the show. So I'm waiting to see if Brother Anthony's gonna come in. I don't know if anyone has any more questions, anything they want to point out, anything that they're looking at. Michelle Watson, big up Michelle Watson. If you came a little late, then you missed a lot of goodies, but you can hit the replay on the show. Uh, Mondays and Wednesdays, some of the best days of the week. Yeah, Mondays you learn about health, Wednesdays you learn about wealth. And it's all working out because what we're doing is this is all evidence based. We're giving you all chapter and verse and then following up. Someone has diabetes, they can call back a couple months later, give you a report showing that they no longer have it. Just like the brother who called earlier said that his diabetes numbers have actually gotten lowered from just doing what we said to do by taking the herbal results products and just watching the sugar that you take into your body and the foods that convert to sugar. It's really simple. Diabetes is not very difficult. And then cancer, high blood pressure, all of that. Okay, that's your Mondays. Someone said what bank to keep trading money in. I mean, you can just get a nice little credit union. You get a credit union to keep your money, and then just attach it to your Robinhood account, and then you can fund your Forex account with Hugo's Wave. That's what I use. You can fund that with crypto, with Bitcoin. You know, but you can attach your bank account to Robinhood, and then that allows you to, buy these stocks and dollar cost average and get stock options and all that good stuff. All right. See if there's any more questions. Anybody got any more questions? Brother Anthony is back. Okay. See you having some issues, Anthony.
Man, you know I'm having the same issues Red Pill was having the other day.
Of
Don't
it
know what,
just
yeah, don't know what's going on with that. But get
okay.
kicked off every now and then. So yeah, I have to
All
see.
right. That's
Um,
cool. Hopefully it can work out by next
hey,
week.
big ups to you, man. Big ups. Hey, we all should be thanking Brother Heru and drop him a line, man. And go to herbalresults.net and show your appreciation like we do on Mondays. Show your appreciation to Brother Heru and go to herbalresults.net and buy your product. It don't matter which one; they're all good. So go to herbalresults.net to show your appreciation to Brother Heru and buy one of those products. All right, my brother, we can close out.
Yeah. Someone asked, how's the mango orchard going? It's going well. I lost 52 trees during the cold freeze. We had a historic cold freeze. And so I've replanted 52 new trees. And I literally have been outside shoveling and planting trees for the last couple of weeks. And I have two more trees to plant. So I've planted 50 trees
Damn.
and I have two more trees to replant, mango trees, and I'll be planting them today. So thanks for asking. And so I had told someone yesterday over the phone, they asked me about how I felt losing 52 mango trees. Well, I said, at first I was a bit despondent, but I happened to drive to another farm of a Vietnamese woman who lives about 2 miles away from my house, and she has 13 acres of mango trees, and she lost 700 trees, right? And when she lost the 700 trees, she didn't even blink. She said, we started replanting already. There's no need to cry over it because my life is mango trees, and so I'm always going to be planting mango trees. That's the way she took it. So when I'm looking at it and saying this old woman, Vietnamese woman, lost 700 trees on 13 acres, and she's not crying, she's taking it with stride, then who am I to complain about losing 52 trees, right?
Right.
So I just got right back to it and started planting, man. Like getting my hands in the soil and
Right.
shoveling out in the hot sun, and you know what I mean? And it's good character development, but it also gives me a closer relationship to my trees because I know that I personally planted every single tree.
Mm-hmm.
So when the fruit comes, it's a whole different type of vibe when you're eating fruit from trees that you yourself planted. You know what I'm
Harvesting.
saying?
Harvesting. Yes,
So
sir.
um, next year we should have a great mango season. One of these Wealth Wednesdays, I'll give you all a tour of the mango orchard. I'll give you all a live tour.
Hey, by the way, brother, I'll be in Miami next week. How far you live from Miami?
I'm about 2 hours north, but
Okay,
next weekend I'm gonna be traveling.
got it. No, I'll be down
But
there next week.
what day are you coming?
The entire week.
Oh, if you're here for the week, I'll be here. The weekend I'll be gone.
Got you.
So we
Okay.
just have to link. Come up to the orchard, man.
Man, that's what I'm. That's yeah. That's the reason for saying that. I like to do a tour of the orchard, man.
You get a personal tour of the orchard. All the new trees have been planted. It looks like a beautiful food forest, man. You know, we got 100. I think we have about 120 mango trees,
Right.
and we have about 12 papaya trees. We have about 15 avocado trees. We got another 12 plantain trees. We have a peach tree. We have a cherry tree. We have some coconut trees on the property. So it's a nice amount of trees, man. You'll get to see it all. You get to
Wow.
see it
Yep.
all, bro.
Okay. All right. I'll
And
look for it.
I did it on 1.3 acres.
1.3 acres. Damn. I
Yeah,
can't
I
wait to
put
see
about
that.
150 trees on 1.3 acres, man.
Wow.
You
Wow. That's
know?
encouraging, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is like it pays for itself.
Right.
This is I can't like.
How did you start this, man? And when did you start?
All right, so it's always been like a thought in my mind since I was a child to have a mango orchard. That's number
Right.
one. So while living in America, I got to travel in my adulthood, and I lived in California for some months and saw that California was warm, but actually in the winter it gets cold in Los Angeles. People don't tell you that, and it gets really, really cold to the point where it's very uncomfortable because a lot of the houses don't have heating in Los Angeles. So I started looking to like warmer places, and I started looking on the map and realizing that like Los Angeles matches up with like Tallahassee, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
where it
Okay.
snows and can get cold. So when you go to southern Florida, you're looking at like mid Mexico, something like that in terms of
Right.
the
Right.
temperature.
Uh-huh.
And finding out that mango trees grow in Florida and they can grow in Arizona, but they mainly grow in Florida. In terms of U.S. places, United States would be Hawaii and Florida mainly, and then of course Puerto Rico and the United States Virgin Islands in terms of U.S. territories.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the 50 states, you're looking at Florida, southern Florida, and you're looking at Hawaii. So I had to make a decision where I was going to live. I was thinking about Hawaii, but I came to Florida, and I love the Florida vibes because there's a lot of Caribbean people in Florida.
Right.
And I'm a big reggae person, so my Caribbean people, that's like close to my heart. So I chose Florida, and the goal was to have enough land to be able to buy mango trees and plant them. Now,
Right.
here's what's
I
really
got
important.
you. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
really important is that when I used to practice law, I would find out these problems with these HOAs. And these
Man, say
HOAs were
that again, man. Yeah.
restricting people from
That's
planting
right.
trees,
That's right.
right? So I have many
Right.
friends in HOAs who
Avoid those.
can't plant a tree without the permission of the HOA.
Can't cut a tree and
Can't
all
cut
the
a
rest.
tree, nothing.
Right.
So
Right.
I was like, I will never live in an HOA.
Right.
So when it was time for me to buy property in Florida, I wanted to make sure that I was going to buy enough land to have a mango orchard. And there are places in Florida, particularly in the western part of South Florida, that allows you to do that, which are like farming areas, equestrian areas, and all that. And you get land for cents on the dollar.
Right.
The farther away you are from the beach, the cheaper the land is.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is like I was just at the beach the other day, and it takes me about 22 minutes to get to the beach in
Right.
local traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So the beach is not far, but I have the place where I live. This is on 1.3 acres. And so I started planting the trees, I'd say during COVID. When everything was shut down, I started planting trees because we had a lot of time at home. Nobody's doing anything. It's a perfect time to plant. So I started planting trees, man, and learning about the science of mangoes, and it just blew me away. Then I started doing the math and started seeing that they're selling mangoes at $6 a pound, man.
Wow.
All of the mangoes sell out, and a tree can give you anywhere from 300 to 500 pounds, like a mature tree, 300 to 500, and a very very mature tree can give you like 1,000 pounds.
Wow.
So when you start doing the math, you start realizing that each tree potentially can give you anywhere from, if you're selling it for even $5 a pound, each tree can give you $1,500 cash to $2,000 cash per year.
Hmm.
Now imagine your mortgage is 3,000 a month.
Right.
That's 36,000 a year. That means that if each tree can give you about $2,000, how many trees do you need to pay your mortgage? 15.
Wow.
Each tree is giving you $2,000 in cash a year. And let's just say that each tree doesn't give you mangoes every year, it takes a year off. So then you just take it by 50% or you multiply it by two. So 30 trees with 50% production will be able to pay your mortgage. If your mortgage is 3,000 a month, it's 36,000 a year, which means that the season of 3 months, which is mango season, usually from May, June, July to August. So 4 months out of the year, your income for the 4 months out of the year can literally pay your mortgage if you have 30 trees at 50% production. Do you understand the math?
Wow. Hey.
Anything
No,
above 30
I'm looking
trees,
at land as we speak, bro. It's
yeah,
interesting you said that. No, really, I was looking at purchasing 5 or more acres, and it's hard to find in the state of Alabama, man. It's something you need or use to farm on. So I'm looking to purchase some acreage, and I plan to do what you do, man. Start me an orchard. So you'll be the first to
listen,
call.
it's you're printing money when you do that. And
Right.
because the trees last for so long, for hundreds of years, you leave that to your children will never
That's
have
right.
problems with money.
Right.
Because at the very least, if things get worse, bad for them, they'll be able to sell fruits.
There you
Because
go.
daddy and or granddaddy planted these trees 50 years ago.
Right. And folks out there, I've received some of these mangoes from Brother Heru, man. They big and pretty and nice, man, and good.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know
yeah.
you can get that, those kind of huge fruits like that, man, on
Oh
trees.
yeah, yeah. My
That,
mango's on
that,
a different level. I only
that,
planted boutique mangoes. So like
right,
there's taste profiles. So I have orange sherbet. I have like 10 orange sherbet mango trees. You know what I mean?
right.
There's a mango tree called lemon meringue, and it tastes like lemon meringue pie. I have orange sherbet. It tastes like orange sherbet ice cream. These are trees that were crossbred by a guy named Gary Zill, who's like a friend of mine now, but he's an OG who's been basically doing experiments with mango trees in the form of just like letting them pollinate each other. There's a whole science behind it. I mean, I could talk about it in depth one time. One of these shows, I could just cover. I could do a whole 2 hours on mangoes.
We got to do it.
Growing
We got to
mango
do it.
trees
Let's do
and
it.
how you like the economics of it.
Right.
But what I'll tell you is that almost nobody on earth hates mangoes.
You got that right.
You understand?
No, nobody who hates
Now,
mangoes.
listen, there are farms here
Right.
in southern Florida that I go to. Like, there's one called Tropical Acres Farms. They got 300 different varieties of mangoes.
Damn, I didn't know they come in variety like that.
Yes, they have
Because
like
you only
300
see
different.
one in the store.
Yeah, no, if you're getting mangoes from the store, it's a great insult.
Right.
Like the mangoes from the store are not really like, no, that's not what it is. I mean, you saw the difference between the mangoes in the store and the mangoes I
That's right.
shipped you.
Big difference.
Yeah, it's a huge
Right.
difference, y'all. So here's the deal. I'm going to the farm to get mangoes every mango season because there's several farms out here. Brother Anthony, there'll be a line at the farm. And during mango season, I'm
Similar to a
meeting people.
farmer's market. Is that what it is?
Yeah, almost like that, but it'll be a line. And I'm
Right.
sitting in the line, and people are driving to Florida from New Jersey, from
What?
California
What?
to get mangoes.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And I said, wait, people are driving cross country just for mangoes? They're like, yeah, I met them. I meet these people, and they're telling me, hey, have you tasted this type of mango? These are mango aficionados, man.
Wow. I see
And
somebody in the chat say, "I want some mangoes, brother." You selling them, right? When you get them?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have any more right
Oh, you
now.
don't?
And here's the deal, man. It's like, so I started growing the mango trees. Now, the math of it is also this: if you are growing a fruit orchard, and I'm sure the state of Alabama is the same, in many of these states, because they want to encourage people to grow their own food,
Right.
to stop imports on food, which is
Hmm.
a huge tax bill. If you are growing an orchard and you get qualified as an orchard, you can get what is called an agricultural designation, or what they would call an ag exemption.
Right.
And your property gets labeled as agricultural for farming or what have you. And yo, you get like an 80% property tax reduction. You pay less property taxes. Now, that's good. Here's what they just done in the state of Florida. You know that in the state of Florida, they just abolished property taxes?
Who's that?
In Florida,
Okay. Okay.
they just abolished property taxes in Florida.
Right. Right.
That's a big deal
That's a big deal. No doubt.
because you got grandma who paid off her house 20, 30 years ago, but she's getting a
Right.
tax bill and sometimes she can't pay off the tax bill and her house is getting sold.
Right. Hmm.
So in Florida, they abolished the property taxes. So there's like no more property taxes in Florida.
Right.
Um, I can give more details on that, but I just seen that they had just passed that law. But whatever state you're in, if you grow in an orchard, you get an ag exemption. And it's going to save you money on your property taxes, y'all.
I
But
definitely know.
mangoes is a business that you really can't lose in because mangoes don't require much care. You
Right.
kind of plant them, you water them for the first couple of years, and once they get established, you don't need to water them anymore.
Well, let me ask you this, man. Is there a concern with bugs in your area, or is that I don't know much about mango planting? Is
Yeah, so
how do you keep the bugs away?
yeah, it's not a big deal with mangoes. There's two diseases three that mangoes tend to get, and it's not bug-borne diseases. They'll get fungal disease
Right.
called anthracnose, and then you get a bacterial disease called bacterial black spot. And but the thing is that it doesn't affect the fruit itself; it just affects the skin. Now, there's another thing called powdery mildew, which will affect the fruit set. And so sometimes you would have to spray it with hydrogen peroxide, and it works very
Mhm.
well, or neem oil, that can
Right.
work very well as well. And sometimes you spray sulfur. Some people do, and some people don't spray anything at all. I don't spray anything. Every now and then, if I see powdery mildew, I might spray hydrogen peroxide,
Ah.
which I don't mind using because I brush my teeth with hydrogen peroxide.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You know,
peroxide is good. No, so
yeah,
you do the entire orchard, or just certain trees, or what?
certain trees that are affected. If I see some trees are affected, then I'll go ahead and spray some hydrogen peroxide on it.
Got
You know
it.
what I mean? Sometimes you can spray baking soda with water, you
Right.
know, but one of these days, I think in the next couple of years, as I'm between, Africa and here, because go back and forth for the summers. I think 2 summers from now, I'll start the first annual Herbal Results Mango Orchard Festival.
Hmm.
And what I'll do is I'll just invite people I like. Like if you're cool, even if I don't know you personally, but I know you online and I just think you're a cool person, I'll give you an invite. What's going to happen is it's probably the end of July, no, the middle of July or the end of June. We're going to have our festival and people will be invited to come and eat mangoes, man. And then we can go to the beach later, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
come back and eat mangoes and listen to reggae music,
That
and
sounds good.
it'll be like a free festival. I mean, you have to pay for the mangoes, but it'll be free and it'll just be a nice community vibe. And people who are my friends from all over the world can fly in, just get to West Palm Beach Airport. You just, show you the way to my house and let's come eat mangoes, and we'll do this every year, man. And hopefully it'd
Okay.
be some of the people who are investors, because now you're international
There you
investors.
go.
You fly,
Yeah.
fly into West Palm Beach and
Right.
come for the mango.
We're calling it the first annual Mango Fest.
Yes, the Herbal Results Mango
Yeah,
Fest,
there you go.
man.
Urban Results Mango Fest. Right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, in Alabama, man, you can grow. Peaches can take the cold. Apples can take cold. Plums can take cold. I would say look at that, and
Peaches
then
do
see how
good,
much
man.
they're selling it per pound in a grocery store.
Yeah,
And
peaches
just
do well here. Yeah, just like in
yeah, you could
Florida.
have
Yeah.
a peach orchard, man. And with that land, you're just printing money.
Right.
It's just the setup that you have to do.
That's right.
And when you're ready to plant, let me know. I'll come help you plant.
All right. Y'all heard him. I got witnesses here.
Oh
All
yeah, I'll come help you set up your orchard. I'll show you
right.
how to design it the way it should be designed. I'll come help you plant, and if we need to do irrigation lines and all that, I can walk you through all that.
All right. Good stuff, man. Good day. It's a good day today. I appreciate it, my brother. All
Yeah, and
right.
I think that all of us should be looking to do fruit orchards.
Right.
That's something that can be a source of revenue for your family, no matter what happens.
All right.
Because people love fruit, man, and depending on the type of fruit, especially mangoes sell out. People
Mhm.
travel from different states just to go to a mango farm
Damn, I
to
didn't
get a
realize that.
tour or to eat mangoes. And the type of mangoes I'm talking about are boutique mangoes. These are not regular mangoes.
Right.
Like we got mangoes that taste like coconut, you know, like mangoes, literally like the Super Julie tastes like coconut mixed with mango. The M4 mango tastes like coconut. I have a mango tree planted here called Pina Colada. It tastes like pina colada.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole different thing, man. And
Well,
so
where
I
you
buy
get
them at
these?
3 7 gallons. Someone asked what
I was
size.
going to ask you.
I get
Yeah.
them at 3 gallon or 7 gallon, and then I plant them from there and give them 2 3 years to grow, and then they start, giving fruit.
Wow. Excellent conversation, man.
Uh,
Excellent day, by the way. We
yeah.
appreciate you, brother. I got to get out of here, and I
Yep.
know
We're gonna
you're
get
really
out of
busy.
here. So hopefully this has been helpful for the listeners and the watchers, man. Y'all got any questions? On the investment side, just go to herutrades.com. On the health side, go to herbalresults.net. And I'll see y'all on Monday.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right, bless.